All right, what's going on, guys? It's Luke here, starting off the week with a nice win. We took a really small one-to-one. This was a little bit more discretionary, so I'm going to run through it for you guys really quick. Executions are in the Discord. You can see right here. But yeah, this was really discretionary. I'm going to run through. Well, not purely. It was like coming into the day. You'll see what I mean. Coming into the day, we had all this low resistance liquidity below. I had basically one of two scenarios. I wanted to see price either manipulate higher and then look for shorts to take all of this out, or if we wanted to trade lower, I wanted to see price tap this 4 hour, maybe continuation shorts into this 4 hour, and then see this 4 hour send price higher. Now, if you guys see my Asia recap last night, I talked about, if you guys seen, I longed on eval, and the reason was because ES had draws higher. It left an unfilled 15-minute gap, and if you look right here, if you put the equal highs indicator on, you can see that ES still right now has equal highs resting right below this unfilled 15-minute gap. So I obviously didn't want to take shorts until ES kind of mitigated that gap. I was okay, maybe ES will pull us higher, tap this 15, and then we're going to look for shorts down to see all this low resistance run. And this could easily still happen. I might still look on another account or on eval. Nothing still happened yet. We just had 10 a.m. news, but we'll see. So that was my idea. I was kind of short-term bullish to see price on ES tap this 15 minutes, see these Asia high equal highs get taken out, and then a rotation lower. So that's kind of what I was looking for. And then in before market open, ES pushed lower, tapped into this 30-minute bullish gap, and we kind of started to get a move up here. You could see 9:30 opens right here, and it leaves another relative equal high with those Asia highs, and we get a move back down, sweeping out the 9:30 wick. You could see this was the 9:30 wick right here, and we end up getting an SMT off that low. You could see that ES sweeps it out, and then we look at NQ. NQ fails to sweep it out. So again, what do we see here on ES? ES has equal highs resting below an unfilled 15-minute gap. It came up, generated more buy side by failing to take those highs out, came down, continued to respect this 30-minute gap, and now gives us an SMT off of the 9:30 wick. We look at ES or at NQ. NQ came up. It left another high right here. We still have draws above on NQ. It came down. We got a sharp move down. A lot of people at this point were probably trying to short towards London low. Now, why didn't I want to short towards London low? Because again, we have equal highs above. And I'm personally looking at this. I'm saying, okay, if I don't care to miss this short. If we run lower, I'll just look for longs from here. So again, from there, we get an SMT. We get this huge 1-minute displacement candle right here where I take my entry, but I wait for a retrace. So as soon as we retrace back into this, to the inversion, I get my entry. So I get filled at about 887. So not the greatest fill. And I just kept my stop below this 1-minute candle because I figured at this point, if we're going to trade all the way below this candle, we're probably just going to run the 9:30 wick and we're going to dump from there. So that was my entry right there. I went, we got obviously in some drawdown right here. And then as soon as we took this new internal high right here, I went break even and I literally just went for the 1-to-1. That was it. And as you can see, I could have obviously gone for Asia high. That would have played out and we would have got a little bit more, but we take our 1-to-1 and we start the week off nice. So I can't complain. So again, coming into the day, higher time frame bearish because I want to see this low resistance sell side get run. But again, ES has equal highs resting below an unfilled 15 minutes. So I wanted to see ES push higher in the short term. And again, in pre-market, ES came down, tapped a bullish 30-minute, swept sell side. Then it comes up, generates more buy side. We get a move down and an SMT off of the 9:30 wick. From there, again, NQ comes up, fails to push higher, gets a retrace, SMT after 9:30 wick, nice 1-minute inversion, get in on the retrace, expecting price to continue. Obviously, this stop is more discretionary, of course, but again, if price is going to come all the way down here, it's probably just going to stop us out. So I just target the 1-to-1 in and out, and we start off with a nice W this week. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you guys took today. Again, I'm still looking on the chart, so maybe we do see this manipulation, but if not, I'm fine with that. I'll probably just take it on eval if anything, but yeah, that's it for me, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.